it is that from GPTV. Yee. I think I still have my gift set going too. Yeah. Yeah. Get it. Alright. Thank you guys for waiting, I appreciate it. I am in fact a biological being who needs water and to urinate sometimes. Always urinate with care, folks. I don't know what that means. I think I lost myself on that one. Alright. Okay. Anything else we should take a look at in this system before we skedaddle? I'm going to assume new. I think we saw everything that was like really, really important. We saw this guy, we saw this guy, we saw one of two black holes. I don't feel the need to go to the other black hole because I don't want to get swallowed by said black hole. So I think we can just go back to Gru Happy. Onwards! This is pretty. I like the Milky Way looks all green over here. Psycho Mike, hello! Have yet to come across a black hole? Well, it is a trip, let me tell you. I'm gonna pass out. Happy to show you how dangerous neutron stars and white dwarfs are. Thank you so much for hanging out, Rick. I hope you sleep well. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. And if I don't see you, have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for being here. Bye, sweet dreams! Dream of friendly black holes who just want a hug. Or something.
Fuel scooping.
I need to do some massive scoops too. Maya, which is close to the bubble. Neat. No matter what I accomplish in this game, when I find a black hole, I'm going straight for it. Alright. I hope you tape the whole thing. That'd be really cool. I'm sure someone's done it before, but, like, that would be cool to see what actually happens in the game.
Temperature critical.
I mean, obviously, you're not coming out of it, but you know what I mean.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, game doesn't let you win. Maybe someday. Space legs first, then let us fly into black holes.
2, 1, engage.
You explode before you get there due to heat. Oh, well, yeah. I'm playing on PC. Via Steam. Oops, I did not flomp.
System scan complete.
Don't tell.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
You have it for the PS4? Nice. How does it how does it feel with a controller? Pretty good? And do you do a lot of PC gaming? Or are you mainly console? I ask because I want to say at least 95% of the games I play are on PC, so like a controller can feel really strange to me because I'm just not as used to it. But I bet it feels pretty good for this game. I would really like flight sticks. I have a yearning. I have a yearning to hold two thick joysticks in my hands.
Fuel scooping complete.
Sometimes I just can't help myself.
Charging.
played the game for about 2 weeks. It's a pain, so I bought a flight stick and made it so much easier.
3, 2,
I'm playing keyboard and mouse.
1.
Hey, Kat. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing keyboard and mouse, and it controls just fine. It was definitely a learning experience. I recently had to relearn everything because I decided I wanted to do flight assist off. Speaking of which, let's see if my highlight is up.
Fuel scooping.
Did we do it? Oh yeah, it's up. That's the perfect thumbnail! I'm making such a dumb face!
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oh god, that is great. I know I'm flying into nowhere right now, it's fine. Get a shareable link. Alright, chat. Here's the highlight video that I've been talking about for weeks. I finished it last night. It's uploaded. Enjoy. If you have not seen me learning flight assist off and trying to dock and take off, well, those are that's all the highlights from the first time I did it. '29 is ancient. Get out of here. I am not beyond
Frameshift
ancient.
drive charging.
Wait until you hit 40. I'm not like in any rush to get to 40, but I'm not like afraid of it either.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
All you babbies. But anyway, Kev, happy birthday, Kev! Woo, woo, happy birthday, Kev! What you do for your birthday? Are you having a good birthday? We're celebrating your birthday! Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Fuel scooping.
Birthday! That's what you came for the hype. Birthday!
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
What does that say? Shine on. Reminds me of Lizzo lyrics.
4.
If I'm shining, everybody gonna shine.
Engage.
I was born like this, don't even gotta try.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, look! I love it! You're a morta. I have no idea, I probably just slaughtered your name, but welcome to the court of the hype. We're gonna do a welcome dance for you, cause meerkats like to celebrate with dancing. Thank you for that follow. You slept all day, narcolepsy? That's okay, you still got the night. Party all night! Woo! Woo! And besides, it's your birthday, you can celebrate it when you want to.
Fuel scooping.
I just decided. It is an official. Queen of the Hype has decreed that you may celebrate your birthday whenever
Fuel scoop
you want.
disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a pain in the ding holes. But Kit, I think you have a bit of a cake obsession. Maybe you should have maybe you should have had your motivation thing be you can't have cake until you do the stuff, make your batches. Oh god, I love ice cream cake.
Fuel scooping.
You know what else I love? Cheesecake. I'm so hungry. I didn't have my third meal today. Now it's close enough to dinner that I'll just wait, I guess. Another 2 hours. You had donuts? Donuts are delicious. That's a good choice.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, cheesecake. Fucking love cheesecake. Oh my gosh, friend! What is happening? I just want to hug this friend. Kozio, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. And you know what we must do? I'm gonna get around this star first.
Fuel scooping.
You thought you saw Celebration before. You have no idea. You have no idea! You're about to know. You're about to know.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Gotta get out of my blankie. It is time to do a thank you dance because you're a first time patron. It is time to do a thank you dance because you're a first time patron. And we like to thank you and celebrate you. We like to thank and celebrate. Oh, we like to thank and celebrate you. And we do it like this. We do it like this. We do it like that. We do it all the time. What do you think? Lamba! We got some high kicks. We got some flailing arms. I'm gonna hurt myself if I keep going on. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. You died. Don't die. Does anyone have a res scroll? One more. You guys are gonna make me out of breath. One more time. I think I got a little ghost. I got something that has Z's coming out of it. It's funny. I can run over 4 miles and not be super out of breath, but I just I can't like talk. I can't talk during it though.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, how are you doing today? Try dancing for 4 miles? You know, I haven't done that.
2, 1. Engage.
But back when my personal best was way lower than 4 miles, I think I made it like 2 miles? There was one day where I had been at either floral design school or like class for like 8 hours, which is a lot of me being on my feet, or I was at work, one of the two, which is also me being on my feet. Went for a run, got back from the run, and like by the time I got back I was like dancing, and then I did Just Dance because I was dancing on my roof.
Frameshift drive charging.
Your mile is 12 minutes. I don't, I've never, I don't know how fast I go. Not very fast.
2, 1. Engage.
Other people who are running usually pass me. But yeah. But yeah, I don't time it. I just never really think about it until I'm already out. And I don't Like, I have an analog watch. And I don't usually take my phone, so I don't know exactly, like, when a mile is, you know? This my watch. I've had this same watch since I graduated high school. 2007. It was a present from my parents.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, did I schwamp? Did I fwamp? I don't remember! I think I did. Fwamp! Man, it was so dark earlier.
2, 1, engage.
The sky is getting brighter now. Which is weird, because it was supposed to rain all day. Like, heavily rain all day. Remember the mile being timed from high school? Oh, okay. Yeah, we didn't have any of that. We didn't do that in high school.
Fuel scooping.
Like, come to think of it, most of the time I remember in gym class in high school, like, we were sitting around, like, we weren't doing anything. At least those are the times I remember. I don't know.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
New ship? No, we're still in the
Frameshift drive
Diamondback Explorer. Haven't run a mile in years. Knees hurt too much. Yeah, I don't blame you. You don't climb that rope. We didn't have those.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
We didn't have ropes dangling from the ceiling. It was basically like a basketball court that we had gym in. That was it. At least in high school.
Fuel scooping.
The school didn't have them either. There used to be a playground in Manhattan. They had a rope.
The butt. Ooh, we're gonna touch the butt. Ooh.
What?
Another dance?
Disengaged.
I don't usually dance for tips. I just show my gratitude by saying thank you so very, very much. Oh my goodness. I'll do a little chair dance. I'll do a little chair dance. You get some really aggressive shoulders. Oh, aggressive shoulders. Ooh. I hope that's okay. I hope that was satisfactory. Thank you so very much. That's very generous of you. I really, really appreciate it. School's small enough where you just have to show up and you're on any sports team. Fair.
3, 2,
But yeah, there was a playground in Manhattan that used to have a rope, and it was hanging between two platforms, so it wasn't really for climbing, but used to like jump on and swing between the two platforms. It was something a lot of like the older kids did. They hogged the rope often. And then the next, I went back when I was older, and the rope was gone. I was really sad because I was like, now I'm the older kid, and I'm gonna do so good, and I'm gonna leap onto this rope and go wee. Mr. Malaka, how you doing? Your school had a rock climbing wall? I would have used the shit out of the rock climbing wall.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I was on the bowling team in high school. We did not have bowling lanes at the school. We went downtown to, bowling alley. They didn't let you? I mean, I would have done it anyway. Kind of a little bit of a rebel sometimes, especially when it comes to school. I'm just like, oh, fuck you. But yeah, I was on the bowling team. I'm not good at bowling. For any of you thinking, ooh, you must have been good. No, I was not. I was on the the C team or the D team. I don't remember how many we had. But it was I played in an actual competition against another school once because I was filling in for somebody and I did horribly. But I had a great time. Like the other girls who were on the team were really cool. And I liked the teacher too, who was nice. So just would go every, I don't even remember if it was every week, every other week. I don't know. So whenever the meetings were, I would go to the bowling alley and just hang out. And I would, we would practice. I actually only remember one competition. Because I would have been totally cheering for the rest of my team had there been other ones. But I think in the whole year I was on the bowling team, I'll have to ask my friend Keisha. She was also on the team. She'd probably remember better than I would. I only remember there ever being one competition against another school. Otherwise we just would go and bowl. And anytime they would get a strike, I would go, ha! And really hurt my bones because I would bang them together and be like, yeah! And then if anyone got a turkey, I would come up to them and go, because I'm fucking obnoxious. Can I have a pint of what you're drinking? Oh, that's water. That is called water, my friend.
Fuel scooping.
So I'm actually quite tired, Kodiak. This is me tired.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
But I'm an extrovert, so having all of you lovely people around, it's not quite the same as being in person. This still technically drains energy because I am trying to be entertaining and I have to be constantly doing something because I'm streaming, you know what I mean? So it's not like in real life where, I'm still engaged in a conversation, but I don't have to be talking. Whereas I can let other people talk and just, very actively listen. But I can't actively listen to you guys. I have to read what you're saying and respond to it. But I'm exactly the same in real life, just I do let other people speak. But I'm otherwise exactly the same. I'm very energetic and even more so, I think, in real life because, like I said, it's not just an outpouring of energy where eventually I will get tired and be like, okay, I'm done streaming now. Because I gain energy by being around other people. So if I'm around other people, I can go forever and I never fucking stop. Roommate just hit you in the head with a Reese's? Worth it! As long as you got to eat it!
Frameshift drive charging.
Doesn't last forever? Well, I'm already 30, so...
Oh my gosh,
I think this is just how I am.
I just want to hug this
what
friend.
You guys! What even? Alright, I'm gonna wait for the jump to happen, but thank you so much! And then I'll catch up on chat because I know I missed things while I was flying. Thank you so very much. You guys have... outpouring of love and support! It's so nice! It's so freaking nice. Alright, now I won't crash in anything.
Fuel scooping.
Thank you for becoming a patron of the Hive! Thank you for becoming a patron of the Hive! I'm gonna do lots of funky dances! You're gonna wanna do these dances in the club to impress all the people, impress all the people. You wanna get people to like you, then you dance like this. La 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 la. I'm gonna thank you. I'm giving you a dance lesson. Oh yes, a dance lesson. You wanna impress the people? You dance on one foot. You wanna impress the people? You dance on one foot. Oh yes, you dance. I'm getting warm. Now it's a fucking striptease. Go for it, baby. Woo! Woo! Yeah! This is getting weird. It's getting weird. Just lean into it. I'm on a hobby horse.
Vagina!
I fucking lost it. I fucking lost it. I am lost it. I am lost it. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. No, 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 no. Okay. Oh boy, I don't know what happened there. Sometimes things just happen. You too, thank you so much for that cheer. Wow, my hair went nuts. Let's thank you so much for that sub. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah!
Kit! Thank you for that cheer as well. Woo, yeah!
Frameshift drive.
You two, I think that timing must have been excellent. Because I think that's just when I, like, flung the sweater between my legs. And then bit later, then the thing probably said, Vagina! You know, and other normal things.
2, 1.
Aw, that's unfortunate, kid. Okay, well, you guys are making this super lively.
Vagina!
Hype train! Guys, this is our very first hype train. I'm so fucking excited. I'm back! Simon, thank you so much. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Where do I go? What's happening? I am so exciting. Exciting? I am so exciting. You should like totally contribute to the hype train. No, I meant I'm so excited, but like I can't even talk because. All right. Shh. I'm too excited. Oh my god. I'm like shaking a little bit. I don't know why I'm like this excited, but I'm really, really excited. All right. Calm down. But you guys, should you wish to get us all some emotes, got 4 minutes to sub or gift a sub or use bits. I think it has to be 100 bits or more to count towards the hype train.
Disengaged.
And then
Frameshift drive charging.
and then to get the emotes you have to have contributed to the train. Just so as everybody knows. I got so excited. I love it. The Pave Hacker, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the corner, the hype. You guys are making me dance a lot today. And I fucking love it cause... Oh, I just punched my keyboard. Ow. Kit, thank you so much for gifting that sub to MS. Thank you so much. That's very kind. Aww. And you guys are already getting other emotes because of the Valentine's Day stuff that Twitch is doing as well.
Fuel scooping.
Gracias por la suscripción de regalo. But why? Because you're lovely.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Because
Frameshift
you're
drive
our
charging.
glorious, beautiful treasure. Thank you guys so much. Oh my goodness.
Hype train hyped.
Hype train. Hype! Gonna get fucking hype. We're gonna get fucking hype. What? Gifting another sub, Kodiak. Thank you so much. Hexador. Enjoy the sub. Enjoy your emotes. We succeeded in getting level 1. We have achieved level 1, so that is guaranteed an emote for for level 1, I forget what they are. I know like 5 is unicorns, 3 is demons. I think one of them might be a Yeti? No, not a Yeti, a Bigfoot or something. I haven't looked.
Vagina!
Taco-dactyl!
Fuel
Thank you!
disengaged.
Thank you so
Frameshift
much
drive
for
charging.
making BitLady. Well, that's not BitLady, that's me. For making the alert go off. Vagina! Thank you for spreading the vagina to everyone.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I don't even know what to do with myself right now. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I am just super excited to have achieved level 1. And I really fucking appreciate it. I also appreciate you if you're just here and hanging out. Like, that means the fucking world to me. It makes me so happy and excited to see all of you whenever you're able to hang out.
Disengaged.
It makes me so fucking happy. Ah! I know I'm like making weird faces, but I'm
Drive
sincere.
charging.
Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. What is that? Birdman!
3, 2,
But it's not Birdman, it's like big-chested eagle person. And the dancing. Oh yeah. We've done a lot of dancing today. I'm in shock, I'm in awe, and I'm so entirely grateful.
fuel scooping.
I can't believe that this is happening, and I can't believe that I started shaking at the first hype train. But it's super exciting! I never thought I'd
Fuel
get
scoop
one!
disengaged.
I never thought I'd get one. Yeah, Taco-dactyl, I should figure out a way to like merge Just Dance and Elite Dangerous and like do both somehow. I'm telling you.
Vagina!
Vagina! I'm telling you, vagina! Thank you so much, Wookie.
I love penis vagina.
I love penis vagina. And I'm so excited that you're keeping this hype train rolling.
not at all expect that. That was awesome.
Kit! Thank you so much for gifting another sub to JP. I really appreciate it. We are more than halfway to getting level 2 emotes for everyone who contributed to the hype train. You've got a minute 40 if you want to get us to the next level. No pressure. I'm just saying it's there, and this is the first time on the stream that we're getting any hype train at all. I'm just so fucking excited. Ah! I'm so
Frameshift
excited.
drive charging.
I'm like beyond excited. I feel like I should get up and become a train, but I don't know how to be a train other than just do this and go choo-choo. Which I will do because it's stupid, and if I get a dumb idea in my head and it's something that I can easily execute, I have to do it.
I did not at all
Simon!
expect that. That was awesome.
Thank you for gifting that sub to Wraith Dagger! Ooh! 15% more! Got 40 seconds to get us to level 2, friends. Got 40 seconds. Thank you guys so very much for all the generosity. Keeping that train rolling.
Disengaged.
We are almost complete. We've almost completed level 2. Choo choo! Woo woo! Motherfucker! Woo! Woo! Hype train, motherfucker! Choo fucking choo! That's kind of hard on my calves. 2 seconds! I don't think we're gonna make it. I love it. We did not succeed in level 2, but we succeeded in level 1, and I am so incredibly grateful. Thank you so much
Vagina!
for all the vaginas and all the gift subs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We got, What is that, a griffin? Oh, that's cool.
Vagina!
I like those. Wow.
C-H-O motherfucking chew.
Chew, motherfucking chew! Thank you guys so much. That was an excellent first ever hype train on this channel. And I'm so incredibly grateful. That was so exciting! That was fun. And yeah, thank you guys just so much for being here and for being excited with me. Woo! I don't know where the woo came from. Sometimes I'm a little bit of a woo girl.
Frameshift drive
I like
charging.
Celebrating and cheering for things. Like, if you bring me to any sporting event, I will cheer my little balls off. It's always a party on Lectus streams. I try.
2, 1.
I try. Hey Norm, how you doing? Nenalai, how are you? Let me see what I missed in just a second while I was being a train. While I was busy being a train. That was so exciting! I'm so happy! It's the little things, guys. It really is. Just little things mean so much to me.
Disengaged.
Alright. Elite Dangerous with motion controls? Yeah, if I had Just Dance on like a Switch or something. I would totally crash though. I'd be flailing all over. Next stream you need to wear Thomas the Tank Engine cosplay. I'll tell you what, if we ever make it to a level 5 hype train, if we get through level 5 on a hype train, I will figure out some sort of Thomas the Tank Engine cosplay. It's gone midnight here. Hope you get a great train. Thank you so much, Kodiak. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all of you are so nice. I'm so grateful that y'all here. Why? Please don't, because it'd be funny.
Frameshift
I
drive
could
charging.
bring back cardboard cosplay, and I could make it like just jut out of my face. Like, why not just give myself a huge like head in the back?
4, 3,
That sounds so dumb, and I want it. I'd like that. This is what's gonna happen. If we hit, I'm gonna put it in the rewards panel down below so you know it's fucking legit. And also let me not crash though. Maybe let's try to not crash.
fuel
I also
scooping.
think I missed a couple of thwomps, but that's okay. Rewards. Hype train.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
That would be creepy. Perfect. Why would I want to do
Drive
anything
charging.
when I can make it creepy? Why do anything when I can just make it fucking weird? I think that'd be great. I'd do a train Thomas Tank Engine. Oh.
3,
Maybe I could like paint.
1.
I don't know if I'd put my face or like try to paint his face and then just cut holes for the eyes. So it's kind of like the Moon Man from Outer Worlds, or like
Fuel
Creepy
scooping.
Boy from
System scan
Nier Automata.
complete.
But it's a train.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
No, you're awesome.
Frameshift drive
I
charging.
think you do a circle latex mask. I'm thinking something that I can make. Because for those of you who don't know, I used to do a show once a week, Cardboard Cosplay,
4,
where actually if you do exclamation point cardboard, it'll bring up a list of highlights so you can see all the completed costumes. But I made it out of cardboard and like poster paper and generally things you could like find around the house. It's supposed to be like really cheap and like kind of shitty costumes. And that's what we got. Thank you, MS.
Fuel scooping. System
Yeah, we
scan
did
complete.
C-3PO, I did a Dalek, and I did a Saber-Tooth Tiger Zord. And, yeah. It was an interesting...
Fuel scoop
What, I did that for like a
disengaged.
year or so? But I stopped having space to put the
Frameshift drive
costumes.
charging.
I had nowhere to wear them, and... yeah, and they took me way longer than intended every time. Because I have a hard time simplifying. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make a really shitty version of this.
1. Engage.
And then I, of course, try to make it as perfect as possible. Because I don't know how to not try to make it as perfect as possible. So, like, I just meant to do, like, general shapes of things so you get the gist of it. The inspiration being the very first Overwatch Halloween event.
Fuel scooping.
They had those sprays for all the
System
characters,
scan
and like
complete.
the sprays were each of the characters as kids, like in their costumes. So like Diva was just like a square cardboard box that she like duct taped a couple of things to and painted, and like wore leggings and a t-shirt. Like that was the idea. But I had a really hard time taking a complex visual thing and simplifying it enough so that I could do it in like 10 hours. You know? These costumes are awesome. Thank you. Cut a paper plate for a mask? I could, yeah. I still have, I've got like foam. I think I kept my, I have foam core poster board still. And then I have like flexible, like flat foam. Oh, I'm fine on fuel now.
Fuel scooping complete.
See, I still have lots of crafting things. But even poster paper, I think would be fine.
Frameshift drive
Because I could
charging.
make a circle, like a cylinder, and just cut a hole in the bottom that fits over my head, and then either make it flat in the front, and then cut out holes for where the eyes are and like paint Thomas, or leave it open and it just goes around my head like this, and I paint my face gray and like maybe put dots on my eyelids and like paint a smile so it's like extra creepy.
Fuel scooping.
And then like the cylinder that comes back from that would just be blue, and I'd, you know, get a stovepipe. Like that would be fairly
Fuel
easy.
scooping complete.
And then it's small enough
Frameshift drive charging.
that I don't have to worry about, okay, what do I do with this now? Because I don't have closet space. Your face in the front for full effect?
4.
No, I don't think
3,
so.
2. 1. Engage.
Thank you, Nenalai. But yeah, if we ever get Hype Train level 5 at any point down the line, I will cosplay Thomas the Tank Engine. I will bring back cardboard cosplay. I'll make the costume somehow, even if it's just like my head and
System
shoulders.
scan complete.
Because otherwise I'd have to like... Oh, that would be so shitty. Actually, I have a sleeping
Fuel
bag
scoop
that's blue
disengaged.
and
Frameshift
black.
drive charging.
So what if I was just like... It's like a caterpillar. What if I just like wrapped myself in the sleeping bag, but like I made fake wheels to put on the side of it?
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
That would be so dumb. Alright, I've got plenty of ideas for how to do this. It'll be a good time. That would be terrible, I know. I love it. I love it so much.
Fuel scooping.
I want to make it, like, now. Nothing says that I can't make it, I just won't... I won't wear it.
Fuel scooping complete.
But I also
Frame
don't want it in my
shift drive
closet
charging.
until the point there where it may or may not ever get used. But I can keep all these ideas. I still have my little notebook where I wrote, like, I did sketches for the Dalek and, like, tried to figure out this and that.
2.
So
Engage.
maybe I'll write my concepts down in that little book so I don't forget. I'll just keep it in mind if we ever hit that milestone, because I do love a good celebration. I like doing something out of the ordinary, or something that I don't usually do
Fuel scooping.
on stream to celebrate stuff. You know what I mean? It's a thing that I do. That's why I get so excited to do St. Jude, because A, it's for a great cause, and
Fuel
B,
scooping complete.
I get to do a bunch of weird shit. Like,
Frame shift drive charging.
it's my favorite! My favorite is people, Dota, singing, dancing, and, like, doing weird shit. That's, like, my top 5. Well, gotta add food and sex in there because I'm a human, so.
2.
People,
Engage.
food, sex, Dota, doing weird shit. Red Birdie says hi. Hi, Red Birdie! Some people have skeletons in their closet. You have Thomas the Tank Engine.
Fuel scooping.
True. What's your favorite color? Gravy.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frame shift drive charging.
Never played Dota. Have you played any MOBAs? Does Red Birdie have a name you gave it? No. I did not name the birdie. I figured whoever
3, 2.
took ownership of the birdie might want to put their own name, or, like, you know, it is a finger puppet, so its name could change depending on what the scene called for. Tried League once, toxicity put me off. That's fair. I don't
Fuel scooping.
yeah, I like playing with friends. I don't even need a full team of friends, but if I have, like, one other friend, that's like, mwah. Although part of me just really fucking wants to play, and none of my Dota friends are ever around to play anymore. Mana. OCD.
Frame shift drive charging.
So I have not played Infinite Crisis. The MOBAs I've played Dota. It was, like, my first one, and I was like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. I played Heroes of the Storm when it was in beta,
3.
and I was like, wow, this is a baby game for babies, and I'm excellent at it, because I'm shit at Dota, but Heroes was so, like, pared down, that I was, like, instantly good at it, and that felt really nice for a while. And then I missed the complexity of Dota. I also played Vainglory, which I really loved. But I kind of ran into the same issue that I didn't want to play with randos, not because they were toxic
System
or anything,
scan complete.
but I like the cooperative and competitive nature of MOBAs, and it got really frustrating to feel like I was the only
Fuel
person on my
scoop
team
disengaged. Frame shift drive
who knew what the
charging.
fuck was going on. And I usually play support, so it's not like I can carry. I can't... Like, I can help my team win, I can make it easier for them to win, but I cannot force them to win.
2, 1. Engage.
Watch my brother play League, he was yelling abuse at someone, and I'm like, is that really necessary? He was like, yeah, it's part of the game. No, that's not how that works! Oh, shit. That is not how that works.
Fuel scooping.
Just because lots of people are toxic doesn't mean that's how the game works.
Fuel scooping complete. Frame shift drive charging.
Wish you could force them to win? Yeah, just like, grr, get there! Sounds like Overwatch. Yeah, Overwatch for a while was so toxic. Like, there was a time when I was playing Overwatch
4,
sort of frequently and Dota very frequently.
engage.
And I was like, damn, I'd rather just play Dota. Like, everyone in Overwatch is just a schlorp fiend. Like, everyone was so toxic, and I was just like, people are nicer in Dota. I'll take my chances. I'll take my chances.
Fuel scooping.
World of Warcraft got toxic too. That's so unfortunate. That's really unfortunate that people just like don't know how to be nice to other people. Like,
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I don't get it. Oh, Elidwang, I'm so sorry I missed your follow because I was being a choo-choo train. Welcome to the corner of the hype. Here's a very belated dance for you, cause I missed it and I'm sorry that I missed it, but I hope you feel welcomed. And Meerkatty, thank you very much for that follow. You suck because your gear sucks. Woof. Yeah, I used to, in Dota, I would always talk on mic, because it's just easier to communicate.
Frameshift drive charging.
Thank you for the water, MS, appreciate it. Getting late's gonna head off. Good night, Kandarian, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, your evening. Hope you sleep well, have a great day, and if I don't see you tomorrow, have a good weekend.
3,
Bye!
2, 1, engage.
But yeah, I lost a lot of patience for dealing with people hearing a feminine voice on a microphone. And at that time, games were an hour at minimum. Because that was just the meta, that the games were longer. So, like, it wasn't every game, but it was frequent enough that just they would either spend the next hour hitting on me, or making stupid, unoriginal, sexist jokes and telling me to get back in the kitchen. I'm like, I don't even fucking like cooking. Get out.
Fuel scooping complete.
You know, I just like, I got tired of dealing with that, so even when it wasn't as frequent, I was just like, I don't have the energy if that were to happen. So it doesn't always. Sometimes they would hear me and think nothing of it.
2,
And not, you know, say anything or make a big deal. But I was just like, I'm too tired, so like, I don't even want to put the potential out there. So, but sometimes we would try to convince whoever was like, is that a girl? I'd be like, no, I'm 13,
fuel scooping.
but I'm Jewish,
System scan.
which means I'm a man in my culture. I tried to convince them that I'd had my bar mitzvah and that I'm just a 13-year-old Jewish boy.
Fuel scooping complete.
Sometimes it worked. It was like a 50-50 shot that they would be like, oh, okay, and just think I was a little kid. 2 Dungeon a few years ago with some friends worked for Blizzard as GMs, had a random dude come in dropping F-bombs, N-bombs. Okay, I don't mind F-bombs or C-bombs,
4, 3,
but racial slurs are not okay. And he tried to verbally abuse one of the GMs on TeamSpeak. I was like, he's screwed on Monday, isn't he? She was like, oh yeah. That's excellent. I love it when people get their comeuppance. Recently purchased a gaming mouse.
fuel scooping.
Never played FPSs with keyboard and mouse before on the console.
System scan complete.
Typically use HOTAS and pedals for elite and helicopter flight sims. Nice! How are you liking the switch to keyboard and mouse from controller? I'm jealous of your
Frameshift
HOTAS.
drive charging.
I'm jealous. Doesn't that just cause them to start making offensive remarks about Jewish people? No, it didn't actually. We had a hype train, JP. We had a hype train, and you got gifted a sub.
1, engage.
in the midst of the excitement. I thought we didn't like the fuck word here. We don't like the fuck word here. We love it. You add a shower? Well, that's what you get. Hygiene? Pfft, not in my channel.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I've only had the mouse 2 days, haven't spent much time trying to figure out how it works. Fair enough. I mean, this is my mouse. This is the same model of mouse that came stock with Dell computers. If you bought a Dell computer back when they had those infamous ads on TV. Dude, you're getting a Dell. So I was like, what, 10, 12? I know, you love my mouse, JP. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. This is not my original one. My original one died like a year ago, maybe 2, like a year and a half. Between a year and 2 years ago. And Fred, bless his heart, found the same exact model at work because he knew I was super upset. I have never in my life used another mouse. I've only used this mouse. So it started like, the mouse started failing because it was fucking old. I used it for like 15 or 16 years. And he found the same model, asked his boss if he could take it home, and she was like, yeah, we have other way newer mice than that, like, you can part with that one. And I was so happy. Does it have a ball? No, it does not. It has a laser. Get blinded, chat!
Fuel scooping.
I'm posh, I bought a Steel Series.
Scan
I
complete.
heard their stuff is nice.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
But yeah, like, I don't want a mouse that has
Frameshift drive charging.
stuff on the sides because the way I hold my mouse, like, I grip the sides with my pinky and my ring finger and my thumb.
4, 3.
So, like, I put pressure on the sides where buttons would be. So I'd just be triggering things. Using this for 15 plus years now. Not this specific one, but I looked on the back when Fred got me the replacement one from work. And it's the exact same model. So I've been using the exact same model mouse.
Fuel
Yeah,
scooping.
my, oopsies. Oopsies. Fuck.
Module malfunction.
Yeah, I, was fucking with my mouse and
Warning. Temperature critical. Flight assist off.
oops. Sorry, gotta fly back out again. My bad. But yeah, the original one that I had lasted, like, let's see, I was probably 28. I was either 28 or 29 when it finally started dying. I could have kept using it, but it was like doing registering multiple clicks. So yeah, not the best. Oh yeah, flight assist is off. I'm like, why am I
Frameshift
floating
drive charging.
everywhere? Escape vector, hello.
Ready to engage.
I actually know what to do to fix the thing. I think. Oh, I'm heating up. I'm trying?
4,
Yeah!
2,
I did it.
1. Engage. Warning.
Oh,
Taking
it's the
heat
exact same
damage.
model
Fuel
you've been
scooping.
using for 15. Got it. Bottom wore out from sliding on your desk. Nice. That's so funny. I used the mouse pad that came with... Oh my god, I'm flying away. Leave me alone. I used the mouse pad that came with Max Payne, the original Max Payne video game. I used that mouse pad for so many years. Actually, it got kind of, you know, worn out and gross, then I was using a plain black one for a little bit. And then Fred got this in a loot crate, and it's Dota, so of course I love it. So now I have like a wide mouse, but that Max Payne one went through a lot.
2, 1, engage.
Boost now! Never! Everyone, hashtag everyone knows this meme, hashtag everyone except Electa. Yeah, I don't know what you're...
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Backwards, forwards, middle mouse. Yeah, I just like my 3 buttons. The only reason I even considered getting a different mouse was for Dota specifically. Because there's a lot of fucking buttons in Dota, but
Frameshift drive charging.
I just need to get good. You just love pushing buttons. First FPS I played was Doom. Used arrow keys. No WASD or keyboard and mouse. Wow.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Set up Doom again with a modern engine. The remake or the original one? That's what he, she, they said. That's not a meme, that's just a phrase people say. Isn't it? Or is there like an actual meme that goes
Fuel
with it?
scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
So I remember that's what she said was big when I was like 15, 16 or so. It was pre-meme, yeah. Like, George Washington, I don't consider that a meme. Like, because that wasn't, the word meme didn't exist. That was just a video. You know, like, that blows my mind. Or like the one
4,
where,
3, 2,
but I am late time.
engage.
So then take a nap. And send files and missiles! Like that one, that's just a video. Or, basically anything on weeblestuff.com. They're just songs with videos. Coda 10, hello, welcome.
Fuel scooping.
I'm gonna grab my sweater and watch it. 1 second. I got forgotten chili. I got all heated up.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Original instrument online service and a door fixed dial. BBS? They do for those online? That's awesome. That's so cool. Having issues getting precise movement with 4 keys versus the left stick on a controller. Huh. Oh, you mean like WASD? Depends on the game as well. Yeah. That was quick, that's what she said. Yeah. I would not classify that as a meme, personally.
Frameshift drive
How far
charging.
are we away? 68 jumps. Aw, we missed 69!
4,
There's a Harry Potter version of That's What She Said?
engage.
Do you guys remember Harry Potter Puppet Pals? Because that, again, was not a meme. That was just a video somebody made and put on the internet. Seems limiting. Huh. That's... You have, like, the absolute opposite experience to me. Because to me, I feel like I'm so inaccurate and imprecise with the controller. I'm gonna get some extra fuel here. Oh yeah. Carl. What about Charlie? Candy Mountain. Candy Mountain. That's the good stuff right there. That was 2007. Someone I lived with in the dorms in college freshman year showed that to me. Oh, they took my freaking kidney. Yeah. What? That was bad.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think I was a little hot there. Used to getting the on and off movements. WASD presses versus variable. Yeah, fair enough.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
The Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. I don't know that one. Not familiar. Do 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 do. Shmadoo boo boo boo. Oh, you know what else was like pre-meme era internet? Foamy the Squirrel. That was like that edgy shit back then.
Frameshift drive.
If you wanted to watch some edgy shit, you watched Foamy the Squirrel. And of course the classic Homestar Runner, which is not edgy at all.
4,
Just to clarify, I just meant
2,
pre-meme.
engage.
I used to quote from Foamy all the time. Stigmata in your eye. Why that line? I don't know.
Fuel scooping.
Oh shit, there was another one. So over the last couple of days we've been talking about like what's something really obscure that you just quote to high heaven and reference all the time and probably no one recognizes that it's a reference.
Drive charging.
I thought of another good one while I was at work. I can't remember what it was. Or maybe I was cleaning. Whatever. I thought of it today. I definitely quote lines from
3,
episodes of Mostly Walking.
1. Engage.
Sean and Britt's Christmas video from 2015 is definitely the most obscure. What was it? Oh shit, I can't think of what it was.
System scan complete.
And I was like, oh shit, probably. It's like, I quote really weird lines from like popular things. Oh, I know what it was. I remember now. Something that's just stuck with me. It's like, so the game, The Witcher 3, not obscure. However, I call every ballista in any other game Jenny. Jenny the Ballista.
4, 3,
No one gets it!
1. Engage.
Probably. Unless they've been around since I've played. Letterkenny? Lots of people quote what Letterkenny. At least the people I am familiar with.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I would not call that obscure. Especially because most of the quotes are recognizable.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Other than like, you know, inside jokes between my dad and his friends that I quote constantly, and clearly no one knows that. I mean like things that potentially someone saw one time. We cracked you up. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just catching up. Invader Zim. That's cool. I saw a squirrel that was going like this. Let's go to my room, pig. You say that to Seth. Oh, there's not a single problem in this world that can't be addressed with a Letterkenny quote. It is versatile. Forever referencing stuff no one understands, but that's because I'm the only Brit in Baron's mod team. Really? I feel like a lot of Americans I know British things.
Frameshift drive charging.
Put Firefly for a while, especially getting into Elite. Oh, I say Goram all the time. That's less of a quote and just the lingo pervaded. But like I call every ballista Jenny. Every ballista is Jenny the Ballista. I'm sure there's stuff from other games that that I say, but I wouldn't think about it until I say them. Because there's definitely specific words and phrases that I wouldn't use except for that we made a joke one time in chat and now it's forever. I can't think of any examples quite right now, but I'm sure that they will come up. But yeah, I think my most obscure is still
Fuel scooping complete.
And
Frameshift
probably
drive
forever
charging.
will be. Oh, well then here's really niche. So I played on a very small server on Neverwinter Nights. I did a lot of role-playing growing up. That was the game that I played. That's where I became Lecta. I've been using the name Lecta since I was a small child. I used to tell my ex that I can tell a dog was nearby because my uterus would start glowing. What's that one from? What's White Sun? Where is White
Fuel
Sun?
scooping.
And yes, I am going to Colonia. We're kind of taking a little detour so that I can get to a station and dock. Just for safety. Just in case I fuck up and explode myself. I don't have to go all the way back to the bubble. Think of something when I'm trying to sleep? Hell yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Build jokes from Left 4 Dead? Yeah! Any bot. We do Rochelle! We say fucking Rochelle. We used to do. So before I knew speedrunning was an actual thing that people did and practice and train for, I used to play Left 4 Dead 2 through the campaign with two other friends of mine. One of my internet friends for my TF2 days and his brother. So we'd play the three of us. I would play Ellis, Ginjo would play Coach, and his brother Laz would play Nick. And we would just have bot Rochelle, and we would just try to go through them as quickly as possible, and I actually still have our times written down. So if we ever wanted to do it again, I had so much fun doing it, and I had no idea that it was an actual thing.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive
But yeah,
charging.
Rochelle did not like getting in the elevator. It's like, Rochelle, come on, Rochelle, get in the elevator.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
90s. Using keyboard, I was also hoping future would have better options than typing. Fair enough. I mean, you could get a thingy. Steering wheel. JP, thank you for hanging out. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. And I will see you another time. System set up in tribute to Firefly?
System scan complete.
I gotta just gle. Hell yeah. I'm actually gonna look at that right now.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Or I'm gonna search for it anyway. What? Hello? It's just called White Star? What's it called? White Sun. Just kidding. Oh, that's really far. That's It's in the inner scrotum centaur arm. Is it? Oh, that's close. Okay, I'll bookmark it. Yeah, we're very far away from that still. But yeah, I will bookmark that for sure. So we are here. I'm trying to get to here. And then our next sightseeing location is over here. And this is where we started. Whee! That is just barely in the inner scrotum centaur arm. Hey, Guy Grumpy, how you doing? One time someone played Bill and they were like, hey guys, can we not shoot each other? And I yelled, fuck you, Bill! Did you shoot him after? Because I bet you did.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm doing great. I'm having a fantastic day. Of course you did, Kit. I fucking knew it. You little troll. We should play Left 4 Dead sometime. I fucking love that game so much. We also still have to have a murder party. What are you doing Saturday?
Fuel scooping.
Because... Oh, I'm raiding with the day nights on Saturday. But that's not gonna take all day. So we could maybe do like an evening murder party or a morning murder party. I would just have to be done by 11.
Fuel scooping complete.
You'd play Left 4 Dead? Alright. I mean, I really want to try out this game because we never have.
Frameshift
I just
drive
want to try the game. If he's at work, we murder. Well, but we'd have to like set it up with the community. That's why. Like Left 4 Dead is easier because I don't mind playing with bots in Left 4 Dead, so we don't have to like plan things with other people. But if I'm trying to get the community to do a thing, they need planning. You know how the meerkats work. They're not good at spontaneous. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, you are more than welcome to join us. We picked up, meaning me, Kit, and a few other people. It was free on Steam for a little while. A game called Murderous Pursuits.
Fuel scooping complete.
And it seemed like fun, and a bunch of us got it, and we wanted to try it out sometime when I'm not streaming.
Frameshift drive charging.
He's addicted to Rage too, so he'll be fine. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, I'll think about when I might be available, so and we can see when other people are around. If they're around on Saturday, then great. We will plan a murder party for Saturday. You had to go make him eat? I will never understand that. No amount of focus is going to make me forget that I'm hungry. Like, I'm having a fantastic time, having a great day. I have been aware every second of the last, like, 3 hours that I'm hungry. You know what I mean? I'm like, can't wait for dinner, can't wait for dinner. Soon, though. What was I gonna say?
2, 1, engage.
But yeah, if people aren't around to play, then we can either do Left 4 Dead, or I can try and schedule some Star Wars. Because I can't fit Star Wars in this Thursday, which is what I was going to try to do.
System
Join
scan
Discord.
complete. Fuel
You have the
scooping.
same name in Discord as on Twitch. And welcome to the Discord.
Fuel scooping
The
complete.
food sounds good. I know. I'm excited to
Frameshift
eat
drive
food,
charging.
have a glass of wine, maybe have another glass of wine, play some Rock Band, do some Twitch sings. But yeah, my to-do list is finally getting done.
2, 1, engage.
As I suspected, I'm starting to get tired, and I'm not going to be motivated to clean the rest of my house tonight after stream. But I can do it before stream tomorrow, so it will get done before the weekend. I'm telling you this so that I must do it. If I say it to somebody else, then I feel obligated to keep my word. If I just say it to me, then I don't feel obligated. Hell yeah, I love Rock Band. I only have 1 and 2 though. I should get 3. I'm sure I could find it dirt cheap. I wish the marketplace was still up because I want to buy every single Paramore song that exists. Same name there and here, perfect. Guitar Hero, Rocksmith, Lego Star Wars. Nice.
4, 3.
I never played Guitar Hero, but I used to watch my ex-boyfriend in college play. And I was like, oh my god, that's so impressive! Like, I was enthralled. And then Rock Band came out and, you know, then it became like a whole group thing. So he would always play guitar, and his 2 roommates, one of them would play bass, the other would play drums, and I would do vocals.
System scan complete.
And that's like 90% of what I did in college was we would play Rock Band. When I finally drank, we would drink Miller High Life, play Rock Band, and watch Scrubs. Like, that was all we did. That was all we did. Somehow I fit homework in there. But, like, all my social time was either doing that with them or hanging out with Yenda and Peavy and watching whatever movies, usually Kubrick. 360 and Xbone, no Elgato. Yeah. You don't have a TV? I don't have a TV, so no judgment from me. I do want one, but I just don't have a place to put it, so I haven't bothered. Because I have a VCR, and I would like to be able to play my VHS tapes.
Disengaged.
And also it'd be nice to be able to sit on my couch and watch things sometimes, because like my computer is just a little bit too far away for me to be able to see. Like, I can't watch Dota from the couch. I can watch Scrubs from the couch. You know, like I can watch a sitcom where like there's lots of close-ups, but if I'm trying to look at something detailed, like I can't watch any Dota tournaments from my couch because it's just a little bit too far for me to see. TVs are expensive. I mean, you can get a cheap one. I probably wouldn't get anything too fancy.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I have Rocksmith too. I've never played it though. I always meant to. I have an electric USB guitar that I've used like maybe one time when I first got it.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Find a cable, tune up the bass guitar. Do it! My nails are really short because I have an acoustic guitar that I do try to play.
3, 2.
That's the other thing. I think I want to make myself... Before I do Rock Band or Twitch Sings, I have to play at least a little bit of Gitwan. So there's another really obscure reference, but that's just like me and aforementioned friends hanging out, and they used to say Gitwan. They also like to abbreviate everything. I still find myself saying Dees. Dees plus, Dees minus. It wasn't about making it shorter, it was just like a weird thing that they did. Noodles were nudes.
Frameshift drive charging.
Sometimes they would say wah for water. God, my friends were so weird.
4, 3.
I still always say Buscemi anytime I see Steve Buscemi. Buscemi. I love nudes too. Every night, nudes. Every night.
scooping.
Yeah. Quote lots of really fucking weird things from that group.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
But it's always like, oh, here's another. So,
Frameshift drive
okay,
charging.
this is by far the most obscure. And more obscure than Sean and Britt's Christmas video from 2015. My friends, when they were in like high school, made a movie. It's like 15, 20 minutes long.
2, 1, engage.
And like obviously it's not out in the world or produced, but like it's made its rounds at least. Like I have a copy. I asked specifically for a copy. And that shit, I quote, all the time. All the time. Don't do it, John. If you ever hear me say that, that's a quote from there. Also, 2 a.m. It's time to listen to Daft Punk. Just, it's something that people have seen, but definitely no one understands it when I reference it. That is by far, I've found it, that is the most obscure thing that like, I mean, I guess it's that's borderline like between friend inside jokes. But I feel like I showed it to my dad. I made my dad watch it. I made my old roommate Dan watch it. I thought he was gonna hate it. I thought Dan would I knew my dad would think it was funny because we have very similar humor. I thought Dan would hate it. He was like, no, I appreciated it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Want to print actual news so Seth is at work tomorrow and put them in the fridge? You should. It would be even weirder if you could get them somehow to like print on an actual like on pasta. If that's not a thing, can we make that a thing? I have a new business venture, guys. Who's gonna back my business venture? Printing nudes on nudes. Nudes on nudes. Around the world, around the world. Oh god. Also, anything named Boris is Boru from that group of friends. God, I mimic everyone and everything, and I have never had an original. You know what? That's not true. Streaming has given me original things that just fly out of my mouth. Not usually things that I really want to repeat ever in my lifetime, but I have because I said it, you know? Anti-meme site that does the nudes on nudes thing? Damn it! Feel free to link it in the Discord because I need to see it. For reasons. Down with the thickness shirts. Made you sad? I think that's funny.
2, 1.
I like that. Reminds me of a shirt that I got for Fred at PAX South one year. You can find them pretty much at any PAX, but it looks like a Heineken bottle, but it says Hadouken. And of course, for those of you who don't know Fred, his screen name is Freduken. Oh, look! I love it! Galena, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. You're a meerkat and we've danced for you. Alright. Yee. Oh, you've been saying since you started going to the gym. Then Google gave me the heads for shirts. Dang it, Google! Why'd you have to ruin kids' dreams?
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I totally get that. It's like when I was younger, I would sing this like little 3-note riff, and I just like, I liked the way it sounded and I loved it. And I was listening to Evanescence, and Amy Lee uses that riff in that song, and I was like, oh, that's mine! You can't have that! That's mine! But now I think it's kind of cool that like we had the same thought in our brain. So like, I'm basically Amy Lee is what I'm saying. So you all should buy my album.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I still remember the riff too. I forget what song
Fuel
it's in.
scoop disengaged.
Am I too lost to be saved? Am I too lost? Tourniquet, that's the one.
Frameshift drive
My
charging.
God, my tourniquet. But anyway, the riff is in the at the end of the verse, right before that. And cry. Oh, hello, voice. And crying. Am I too lost? Married, yeah. Me in my heart towards Amy Lee when I saw her in concert. It's like, you married me. It's good shit. I'm crying. Am I too lost? Anyway, it was just the that little riff. I was like, that's mine! That's my riff. Maybe I'll sing some Evanescence on Twitch Sings tonight.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I've been doing a lot of...
Frameshift drive charging.
I've been wearing out my voice today because I was just very excited. Expect typos, words that don't even belong where I put them, and nonsense. Yes. She speaks Kittish.
4, 3, 2.
And even though you've been around for... I don't even know how long, Kit. A while. I still sometimes have trouble understanding what you're getting at. It's usually when you're upset and you're typing to me. I like have to try really hard, and that's why I rephrase what you say. I'm like, so this? And you're like, you either say, no, this. Or you go, yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure that I understood what you were trying to get at. 548 days ago. Damn.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Ha is not following the channel.
Frameshift drive charging.
Since February 5th, 2020! Yay! In person, I get super excited and mumble the crap out of everything. Yeah, sometimes I trip up my words, I stutter.
1.
Yeah. In person, if I get especially excited, I like try to talk too fast. And I just kind of like, it comes out all as a jumble, and I don't, it's like my words start mushing together,
Fuel scooping.
but it's not a mumble, because I'm usually very super, and it's just
Scan
like,
complete.
all of the words try to come out at the same time, and then I just end up saying nothing that's even words. Like, when we got the hype train, you heard a little bit of that. I was just like, you know, I got really excited and I tried to speak in full sentences, but like my words kind of ended up going on top of each other. Yeah, that was a good example.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
You do it in person too. Well, I hope that should we ever be in person, which soon, because I'm saying it. It's gotta be.
Fuel scooping.
Especially if you feel awkward.
System scan
No.
complete.
I don't usually feel awkward.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I was gonna say, what do I normally do when I feel awkward? Do I do the same thing or do I do something different? Then I was like, well, I don't usually feel awkward. I think I get a little bit shy, and then I say that I feel a little bit shy. So I'm like, you know, already dispelling it by
Frameshift drive
calling it
charging.
out. My brain thinks faster than my mouth can talk. Yeah, that's what happens when I get extra excited. Oh yeah, I'm going to TwitchCon. I go every year. Every fucking year. I've already got the Airbnb. I'm tracking the flights, so hopefully they'll drop in price a little bit. Did you charge the taco? I mean phone. One time I said, give us yo muffin, and I meant number, as in phone number. But that did result in me getting fresh baked muffins from a friend who came to visit. I was trying to get him to give me his phone number so that we could coordinate and hang out. And I got both. I ended up getting phone number, but also muffins, because he thought it was funny that I said the wrong thing.
Warning.
Oh shit.
Temperature critical.
Yeah, it is a great win-win. He also helped finish setting up my computer, because I had gotten all the parts.
Disengaged.
I had never built my own computer before.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I had bought all the parts. I tried to do as much of it myself as possible, but I have an NZXT case, and it's got like fans and shit in it. And there's just a lot of extra cords like flopping around.
3, 2,
And I was just like,
engage.
no, it was not OCD. This was when I was living in New York. It was girthing. But yeah, so there's all these extra cords. I'm like, I don't know what goes to what. I have no idea. So actually, I had hired somebody on Reddit to help me with the rest of it.
Fuel scaling.
And he did. However, the motherboard was DOA. So the motherboard was dead. And by the time I got a replacement, I wasn't going to call the guy back.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive
And I
charging.
was a little nervous to try to do it myself, but Girthing came over bringing muffins. And it was our first time hanging out in person. He was a little nervous, and he was like,
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
he brought a grounding bracelet, and he helped me put the rest of it together. I was like, you don't feel obligated like you have to do this. He's like, no, it'll help me to like focus on something while we're talking. And I was like, okay, go for it. So, yeah, he helped me put together the rest of the computer and make sure that it worked when it booted up. This computer was a collaborative effort. A different day night picked out all the parts for me, and I bought them all. CDO? No, OCD is OC disorder is a person who is also in the day nights and who I've hung out with. They're very lovely.
3, 2,
Time.
1.
MS, I hope your treatment goes well. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you another time. Mwah. Computers are fun to build. I feel like there's so much that can go wrong that I don't really find it fun. Like, I can do it, like now I know where everything goes, so I could do it myself. And I've had to replace my power supply twice, so like I really know where everything goes.
Disengage.
Twice within like a month. For those of you who remember, my power supply died in October, and I was like out of computer.
Frameshift drive charging.
I had to replace the graphics card because that blew up when I got the new power supply. And then the new power supply died, and I had to get a new power supply.
4, 3, 2.
No, OCD is a who.
Engage.
Why would you shake your head at that? Why would you shake your head at me knowing where things go? But yeah, I don't want to deal with the troubleshooting if something should go wrong. Like if I put everything together and it doesn't boot, that's not something that I really want to deal with. If it's one part and something doesn't work, then it's a little easier. But like, if I was building a whole new computer and everything was new parts, or new to me parts, like that, I don't want to have to try and figure out
Frameshift
which
drive
one of these like
charging.
10 things it is. I really hate troubleshooting. I don't think anyone likes it. Maybe IT people. Because like I can see that being a sort of puzzle, and if you have,
1.
it's mainly because I don't have the knowledge. already. Like, I don't have the knowledge to draw from and say, okay, I know how to test if it's this. I know that this symptom can indicate this or this. Like, I don't know any of that, so it's a whole, like, Google bonanza and just, like, trying to figure out, is this the same as my problem that the same person was asking about? And it's just, like, the amount of time it takes to even figure out how to figure it out.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
You know? You like troubleshooting stuff? I can understand that, because it's... Do you see it like a puzzle? Like, I like puzzles. I think of floral designing sometimes as a puzzle. Like, yeah, it's a creative element, but if I'm making something for a customer, I have to take into account what they want. You know, maybe they want to use this flower or this thing, and, you know, what have you. And I have to figure out how to make something nice out of the thing while still giving them what they want. So it's sort of a puzzle in that way. It's finding the reason. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't have the beginning knowledge
Fuel scooping.
to try to find the thing.
System scan complete.
I'm very lucky that I still have Fred. It's like when the second power supply was dying, I was like, please
Fuel
help me.
scoop disengaged.
Actually, I called him about the
Drive
first one
charging.
too, to be fair. Called him crying because I had spent 3 hours underneath a desk, crunched under my desk, trying to like figure out what the fuck. And then I finally figured out that it was just dead. It was not gonna work.
Engage.
Learned by breaking stuff? Oh, that could be so expensive. That's a risky way to learn. Alright.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
I'm excited for tomorrow.
Charging.
I bet you we can finish Gears of War 4 tomorrow, but I bet we finish it before stream's up, so that means I get to start Gears of War 5, which is exciting. Had a summer job building PCs when you were 15. Nice. Well, it wasn't expensive for you. It didn't cost you anything. I think I had my volume up too high. Because I was definitely using my vocal cords to project earlier. I'm feeling it now. Do you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? I feel it now. I know, I've been watering myself. I'm almost out of water. I know that I probably overused my voice when I've drank this entire thing,
Disengaged.
and it still feels like
Frameshift drive charging.
you won't grow. You must water your Sarmets so they can grow. I quote Jenna Marbles a lot.
4, 3,
I have like
2,
months of her videos to catch up on. I usually like to save them for when I need a pick-me-up. Or, you know, I'll just not watch for a year and then watch all of them in a row for like the next couple of hours. Just like, it's all just Jenna Marbles.
fuel scooping.
She's basically, unless I'm looking for like a tutorial or looking up a song or something very specific, like trying to find a scene from a show or something, I don't watch YouTube content. Like, Jenna's the only reason I go to YouTube to like watch content specifically made for YouTube. Gears of War is one of your main
Disengaged.
game franchises. Destiny, haven't played 2 though. I like Destiny 2. I've played a little bit of it. Not a ton, but I like it. Gears of War Project Gotham Racing Series? Cool. My nipples are so hard they could pierce a mammoth. It was a random YouTube thing I used to quote. I like it.
3, 2, 2, 1, engage.
Like, just, I want to see the carnage that became of that mammoth after it's been pierced by nipples.
Fuel scooping.
And we all ascending, smoke
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I wonder if my red costume still fits. I had to find out the hard way that my Xena costume no longer fits me because I was thicker when I was 17.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Which makes me sad. Actually, I also wore it in college, and again when I moved back to New York afterwards. Surprised it fit me then. Yeah, I am too small for my own costume that was made custom to fit me, which is really sad. Because I can't thicken in the way that is required.
Warning.
You guys are funny.
Temperature critical.
So just recently announced discovery of an almost intact mammoth discovered in a melting sheet of ice. When asked for a quote, the lead scientist is reported to have said, "Does that look like
complete.
nipple piercings to you?" What? You lost me.
Frameshift drive charging.
You've lost me. Um, 29 jumps.
4, 3, 2,
I think
1, engage.
we might be able to finish jumping to this station.
Fuel scooping.
That was a lot of jumps to make. That was a lot of jumps to make.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
My brain at this time
Frameshift
of
drive
day,
charging.
I get up at, I know it's only 5:22 Pacific, which is the time zone that I'm in, but I've been up since 5:30 a.m. So I've been up for almost 12 hours. I'm getting sleepy.
4, 3, 2,
So that was too many leaps for my brain to make. Pole Sana. Ooh. I am excited to have a glass of wine. I have been not having any treats or any snacks or any alcohol for most of January and all of February, not because, simply because I'm going to PAX East at the end of February, so I'm trying to save some money. So I haven't been getting takeout or ordering in, like it's only been groceries and only for meals. No cookies.
3,
I mean, I don't buy a lot of snacks anyway, but like on occasion, I'll get a little snack. And I do enjoy my alcohol, so like I'll get a bottle of wine, I'll get some beer, some hard kombucha. Oh my god, that kombucha was so fucking good. And I haven't had anything in a while. And it's shitty wine what I bought, because again, still trying to save money. So I bought $3 Chuck, aka Charles Shaw, which is really not great wine, but after 2 glasses, I won't care that it's not great wine. I'll be like, wee! My cheeks feel so warm, it's lovely. Central Oregon. Okay. I'm in Portland.
Frameshift drive charging.
Woke up at 10 after 6 hours of sleep. Blech. Normally start work at 5 until 2, but you're off today. What do you do that you work through the night, if you don't mind me asking?
3, 2, 1,
I work in a flower shop, so I have to get up early to be there early for the flowers to be delivered. Early. But yeah. So I figured I could treat myself. It's only $3.
Fuel scooping.
$3 is not going to blow my PAX budget, you know what I mean? Twitch is your work. Oh, nice. What do you do for Twitch?
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Wheelman's Lo-Fi is also important. Portland. Did they ever go to POBA or the Portland Twitch meetup?
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Aw, Taco Dactyl! That's so sad. You're lovely. People should talk to you. But honestly, those people are probably not people that you want to talk to anyway, if that's how they're gonna be. It's still shitty. It still feels bad. But if they're only like, I only want to talk to girls, then you probably don't want to be friends with them anyway. Just when people are like, ooh, Lecta, cringe, and I'm just like, alright, bye. Like, I don't need to be your friend. Ain't nothing cringe about me, baby! Speaking of those people, so yeah, I don't want to be friends with them. Well, yeah, and just mainly, you don't want to be friends with people who are not gonna treat you well.
Fuel scooping.
Regardless of whether they want to meet girls or not, you know? I mean, hey, I want to meet girls. I would like to meet girls. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to talk to
Fuel scoop disengaged.
men or non-binary people. Like, that's just fucking
Frameshift drive
stupid.
charging.
Yeah, if people are going to treat me shittily for whatever reason, I don't want to be friends with you. Peace! I get stood up by girls, that count.
2, 1, engage.
You talk to girls, but you can't say you meet if they stand you up. I'm gonna draw the line there. I was thinking about, remember I told you, and I've mentioned in chat before, there's this really, really pretty girl at PAX West with strawberry blonde hair, and she was in a kimono. God, she was so pretty. And we traded phone numbers! And I said if I was in Seattle, I would text her. She was important, she'd text me. Haven't heard from her since then. But to be fair, I've been to Seattle once since then. But I was on a very specific, like, time frame, like, doing a thing. But if I was ever just, like, up there and had no plans, but I was, like, already trying to schedule stuff with this person and that person. If I'm ever up there, be like, I know we met like 8 months ago, but hey, I talked to you about placenta. Do you want to hang out? Ooh, I should read that book she recommended me. Then I'd be like, oh hey, I read that book. Oh hey. Meeting someone going on a date would be pretty awesome, but that'll happen when it does.
System scan complete.
Yeah.
Fuel
Yeah.
scooping.
I've never been on a real date. I've been in a lot of relationships, but I've never been on a date with someone I wasn't already in a relationship with.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Single Nat noped out when she found out about my jaw surgery? Wait, what? Yeah, because she knows you have braces. Wait, what? That doesn't. Why?
Frameshift drive
That doesn't
charging.
make. People are so confusing. Someone texted, "Hey, we talked about placenta. Want to hang out and hang out with them?" I'd be way too intrigued. I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I remember you."
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Stood me up and joined the Navy. Yeah. Well, it was especially weird because she was like, yeah, she stood you up, but I feel like she was still trying to like get to know you and like get close with you, and then she's like, oh, by the way, I'm going into the Navy, so
Fuel
like,
scooping.
bye. You also haven't been on a real date. Well, I feel like people look at me weird when they're like, but you've had relationships.
Frameshift drive charging.
How have you never not been on a date? No. Real dates are overrated. I mean, how else are you gonna get to know somebody?
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
She said she'll visit you in a year. Oh, that little confused child. She did give us some good laughs, though. X1 said to me most of her ex's BFs ended up saying they were gay before they
System
dumped her.
scan complete.
Now she's my ex. I can understand why they said it. Why? How do you get to know people you were in a relationship with?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
This is a very personal question. I do things backwards a lot of the time. Sometimes. Never mind. Let's so you get to know them by hanging out with them, but that's essentially what a date is. It's like a scheduled time for two people to go hang out and get to know each other. But for me, I
4, 3,
usually
1.
am into someone within a very short time of meeting them, so it's not like, you know, we were friends for a year or 3 years and then we started dating. It doesn't happen like that for me. Not saying that it never will, because saying never is silly, and I don't... Only the Sith deal in absolutes. Is that the line, or is it only Jedi deal in absolutes? Sith, right?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
But anyway. So I usually like
Frameshift
get
drive
into a
charging.
relationship and then the get to knowing happens later. And yeah, I'm not saying that it's impossible to have organic, you know, hanging out interactions with somebody and then you discover that you like each other through getting to know each other. But like if it's not someone that I've had interactions with before, how else are you gonna do it? You go on a date. That's what a date is for. It's a scheduled hangout between two people to see if they are compatible and want to pursue a romantic line of questioning. So it's essentially the same, just with a specific purpose. Don't know where to meet folks, so I tend not to meet
Fuel
folks.
scoop disengaged.
Takes some getting used to, but I have kids, so there's that. I mean, hey, that's a good way to meet people. Taking your kids to this, that, or the other thing. Alright, we're gonna do like one more jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
I feel like I can meet people. Meeting people is pretty easy. I just, you know, I would join a book club or like at POBA or Twitch Portland or whatever. Like there's plenty of people that I'm meeting and maybe one of them will eventually be someone I want to date. I'm not ready to date right now, so I'm not doing that. But I also know that when I say to myself,
Fuel
I
scooping.
don't want a relationship, like that's when I find them. It happens every time. But I'm specifically like not ready for new romantic commitments, because me and Fred have not been apart for that long.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Only the Sith. Thank you. That's what I thought.
Frameshift drive charging.
Get to them later. Strange how it works out. I mean, I've had wonderful relationships like that. It just so happened. Like, my ex Tim, who I still speak of very highly.
3, 2,
We met
1.
at my friend's birthday party. And we spent most of the night talking in the kitchen. And, we ended up making out. And
Fuel
he...
scooping.
And I think some other people too. No, it must have just been him because I had a roommate. He stayed in my dorm room just because he and his friend were from... His
Fuel
friend was
scoop
dating my friend.
disengaged.
But they lived close to
Frameshift
Milwaukee,
drive
and I
charging.
went to school in Madison. So I was like, you know, he didn't have anywhere to be. So I got some cuddles, and we all went to breakfast. And like we just decided that we liked each other, and we were dating like a week later, you know, like.
3,
But we dated for
1. Engage.
like 2 years. We were together for like 2 years, and he's lovely. We still like get along, and we'll say hi every now and again. But yeah, we just wanted different things.
Fuel scooping.
He very much wanted like the white picket fence kind of suburban life, and I am not about that. That is not the life that I want. So that's the biggest reason that we broke up. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna fuel scoop and fly around the star so that when I log back in, I'm not careening. And I'm gonna call it a day, but I am gonna catch up on chat. I'm very hungry, so I'm very excited to have my wine and my dinner and my...
Fuel scoop
Rock Band-Aid.
disengaged.
But I do want to hear what you guys said before I leave. But I don't gotta do that while I'm in the game. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. So we are very close to being able to dock somewhere. So we'll do that. Next time I'll be playing Elite will be Monday. I play Elite Dangerous every Monday and Wednesday. You can find my schedule in the panels down below in the announcements channel on Discord. And I tweet it at the beginning of the week on Twitter. But yeah, in terms of meeting people, like if I was... I know where to meet people. Maybe those will be people that I'm dating, that I end up dating or not. But like, I have a lot of hobbies, so like I could join a running group, or let me have some music playing here. Let's just restart Bastion. Start it all over. Or play the last song over again, sure. But like join a book club, join a running group, you know, people playing board games meet every month or something. Like there's plenty of get-togethers where I can meet people. Yeah, it definitely helps being in a city because you have options. So it's not like, well, I can go to a bar. The end. Don't want to sign up for their OnlyFans. Kids were cute. I was looking forward to being able to get to do fun kid things. I'll do fun kid things for you. We're married now, remember? We're married again. Anyone I ever met on online dating were complete train wrecks. So when I was drunk, this was like a few months ago, I downloaded Bumble, and it was a nice ego boost for like a day or two, but it's like all just the same dude, and that's it. One of them was like really cute and like he seemed nice, but I was just like, I don't know. And there was one chick I was talking to, and she seemed cool, and she suggested that we, because we were talking about restaurants, she suggested that we go and eat at one of them sometime, and I was like, that sounds awesome. And then we started talking about other things, and I went to respond to her, and she was gone. I was like, cool. And I was like, you know what? I was down with meeting this chick, but I don't think I'm ready for this. This is like too much. So it's pretty responsible for his consciousness, close, but particularly got high every day on pills. Ooh, God. Yikes. You need red picket fences. Yes. Typically only watch Play Elite. It's the first time I've seen you. I did follow, so I'll see you again sometime. Yeah, I play...
Just like intercourse.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the host. Yeah, I play Elite every Monday and Wednesday after I get home from work. And then on Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, I usually play some sort of game with a beginning and an end. Usually story-focused, but not always. Why wasn't I invited? Oh, it happened yesterday. Was it yesterday or Wednesday? Whatever. Wait, today's Wednesday. I don't know. It was recently. She was talking about she would do all the cooking, and I would eat all the food and do the dishes. And I was like, okay, we're married again. It was very, very official. Cool. Conflicting stories. She doesn't even know our anniversary. Bye! I'm gonna see if I have somebody to host. I'm not gonna do a raid. Because again, I'm hungry and I'm thirsty and I just like want to get out of here a wee bit faster than a raid would be. But I hope you all have a wonderful day. Wonderful rest of your awake time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love and cherish every fucking one of you who spends even a minute here, like sincerely from the bottom of my heart. And thank you everybody for getting us through level 1 on our very first hype train. Woo! Woo woo! And thank you for all of the support today. It has been absolutely lovely. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific for more Gears of War 4. Bye, friends.